And then team communication. I don't know if you know this or not, but on top of our industry being addicted to always being busy, we also have a drama issue, a gossip issue in our industry. We have a front desk against, the clinical team, or the hygienist against assistants, or team against doctor, or whatever. We don't run meetings well, typically. Many doctors don't like having meetings. Our huddle can not run smoothly. Well, this is another great place right now that you can use AI for free to be able to help you foster an environment where you can have better communication. So, if you need to have a tough conversation with one of your employees because they keep showing up late, if you want to end your huddle with something positive, a joke or something fun at the end, if you want to do a team building event, a team building little game to get your team excited. If you want to run productive meetings well, like team communication, the biggest reason teams don't do well is because we don't have a great culture and then we're not communicating really well. Well, you can lean into AI to help you with that. If you've never worked with ChatGPT or Claude, or maybe you don't even know this part, so I want to make sure that you know this. I'm using the words that ChatGPT would use in this next couple steps. Claude may have something else, Gemini has a different word, but they all have something similar. It's kind of like our practice management software. Like they all call the report something different, but ultimately all of our practice management software have the same bells and whistles. That's the same with this, okay? So the first thing I would say is when you start working on things that you want to work on, maybe it's patient communication, maybe it's team building ideas, maybe it's marketing ideas, lean into using projects. So again, this is a ChatGPT term. ChatGPT for me is kind of the Swiss Army knife. It's the go-to easy to use LLM. Again, there's other ones. So if you could do similar with Claude, I'm sure they call it something else, and Gemini, they call it something else. But what I would suggest is that if you've got something you're working on, like you can see in my examples here, like I've got Brush Up on AI where I teach AI. I run a mastermind for office managers. I've got the Mango phone training. I've got different projects going. And within that project, then you can name it and you can give it the files that you want it to go to. You can guide it with the way you could put in there your culture. I want you to always sound professional. I want you to do XYZ. You can guide it with always refer to these files. So instead of the LLM, the AI, to go out to the entire internet, you're guiding it to look at just these things.